Hey everyone, I'll be back. Now I'm watching Monday Night Raw. It's Kevin Owens. And everyone thought it was Stone Cold.
This is brilliant! The guts inside Kevin Owens are downright legendary! The guts? How about the stupidity? Stone Cold never looked this good! Why would Kevin Owens come out here dressed like Stone Cold Steve Austin? Why would you try to provoke the rattlesnake even further? This crowd right now beyond disappointed and furious. Somewhere in Texas, there's a fish going through a television. At WrestleMania, it is official. The biggest KO show of all time goes down WrestleMania Saturday. 1 week from this Saturday, with their
I hope they make both nights real good. I really do. Hi Locke, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming. I just finished watching SmackDown.
Chicago, are y'all ready to see Kevin Owens open up a can of whoop ass on Stone Cold at WrestleMania? Give me a hell yeah! No, I don't think I got that. I said, if you're ready to see Kevin Owens raise hell all over that sorry son of a bitch, Stone Cold, give me a hell yeah! What? 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 Close your eyes for a second. It's over if Stone Cold's really here. No, it's not. Well, I heard all of the things that Kevin Owens said about my home state of Texas, and there were horrible things, but let's be honest, they're all true, and he got my attention. So when he invited me to be a guest on the biggest, most stupendous KO show of all time.
Yeah, I can see he is wearing something weird. It's like a mask, but it's not a mask. That's his real face. Um, maybe they paid. Maybe they did something like maybe they put tape on him to make him look like he had a fake bald head. So maybe that's a fake bald head, and not maybe he didn't really shave his head. I don't think he really shaved his head. I think that's some type of thing to make him look like he's bald, but he's not.
Well, you saw what I did, right? You saw that horrible little video. I drove out in the middle of nowhere and pretended to be a badass while standing in front of my pathetic little golf cart. And I gotta say, I didn't really know what I was gonna do. So I figured I'll just do what I do best, and that's run my little mealy mouth and accept Kevin Owens' invitation without thinking. See, that's the problem. I don't do much thinking these days. To be honest, at this stage in my life, the lights are on, but is anybody home?
You're really doing a bad promo, guys.
And now, well, here we are. I am going to WrestleMania. I am going to the KO show.
Hello. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name.
Now I've got to be the stupidest sons of bitches I ever said. He did it again.
Yeah, I bet you that's a fake bald head. Because I can see all the stuff that keeps it on.
What's that saying? Fool you once, shame on you. Fool you twice, shame on, well, you for being absolute idiots.
I am... Hey Alexa, what does CHILE spell?
CHILE spells chili.
Chili. Nice to meet you, Chili. Nice to meet you.
And that's the bottom line. The Stone Cold said so. Now you know what's left. The only thing left to do for old Stone Cold is to drink some beer and hopefully get some liquid courage before Kevin Owens gives me the ass kicking of a lifetime at WrestleMania. Let's throw me some damn beer. American lager has a darn fine beverage. Over two. Stop the music. Stop the damn music. Let me ask you a question, you bald bastard. Why did you stagehands want to throw beer? You suck. Okay? You must be from Chicago, right? Here, I'll make it easy for you. Take a beer in your little hand, get in the ring, and give me the beer. Come on. Even you can figure that out. Here we go. One step. There we go. That was a weird way to get in the ring, but I'll let it go. There you go. Put it in my hand. Wow, good job. Now get your sorry ass out of my ring. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Stunner! 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 I tell you what, Kevin Owens is making a huge mistake right now.
He certainly is.
Really?
Someone's gonna have to clean that up now.
It's great that Kevin Owens is having all the fun playing all the games
You're
right now. But
welcome.
come WrestleMania, come that moment when Stone Cold Steve Austin finally gets his hands on Kevin Owens, Owens better pray that he's able to walk.
Michelle, is that your name?
I have a feeling Stone Cold sitting at home watching
What am Michael?
realizing that he is not competing in a ring.
Hey Michael, how are you? Welcome.
Stone Cold may not have what it takes anymore to handle the new baddest SOB on Monday Night Raw. Well, maybe you're making the same dumb mistake Kevin Owens is making, Corey, by forgetting just who you're talking about here. The Texas Battle Snake, the WWE Hall of Famer, one of the toughest men to ever step inside a WWE ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, he seems confident right now, but last week, Kevin Owens' spot at WrestleMania was anything but sure. You gotta focus your energy somewhere else and come up with something. See, like I did. Look, I'm going to WrestleMania in the biggest way possible. Let's build something for you at WrestleMania that you can. You have a talk show, and your guest at WrestleMania is going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin. What if I also had a talk show? What if my guest was Stone Cold Steve Austin? No. What? You're right. There can't be two talk shows on WrestleMania. So here's what we do. We have a match right here tonight, and the winner has the talk show on WrestleMania, and they're getting. Also had a talk show. What if my guest was Stone Cold Steve Austin? No.
Hi Space, how are you? Welcome.
So here's what we do.
I just finished watching SmackDown, so make sure you watch the replay on that, okay? When you get a chance.
The stakes were at an all-time high for both Owens and Rollins, who was competing a barn burner of a matchup, and it seemed as though Rollins had WrestleMania acquired. But Kevin Owens, doing what he did best, continued fighting on. Kevin Owens would fight on and reaffirm his road to WrestleMania. Once again, it would seem that Seth Rollins' hopes and dreams of making it to WrestleMania are over.
I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest, Seth freaking Rollins.
WrestleMania is 1 week away.
Your current state of mind as you face the fact that you're not going to this year's WrestleMania.
You gonna borrow this? Okay.
That can't be good news for me, right?
Rey Mysterio!
WrestleMania is on the mind of Seth Rollins, and WrestleMania only. Who have their spot in WrestleMania, the Mysterios, Rey and Dominic. That's the looks of a team that has punched their tickets. They are riding high right now. The Mysterios have one of the biggest opportunities of their life from WrestleMania, but the greatest luchador of all time had a busy weekend himself. That's Rey Mysterio with none other than racing legend Mario Andretti at the Texas Motor Speedway. A true thrill for both Andretti and Mysterio. But everything leads to Dallas, where Rey and his son Dominic will compete against two megastars, Logan Paul and The Miz. But before we get there, that's right, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode are in their way. WrestleMania is coming, but can the Mysterios overcome the Dirty Dogs? We'll find
Sounds like extreme in your excitement. Sounds like excitement in your voice. Your voice is wonderful. Oh, thank you, Space. I appreciate it.
This last week we might have gotten a WrestleMania preview. Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic in tag team action against Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, Logan Paul, and Miz sitting ringside on commentary. Very impressive frog splash and homage to Uncle Eddie from Dominic Mysterio, which allowed Miz and Logan Paul to strike and throw down. A deja vu from the past, but this time, Rey Mysterio would have an answer, thwarting the attack of the Miz and Logan Paul. As Jimmy mentioned, what could happen at WrestleMania? This scenario right here could happen. Logan Paul all by himself at the mercy of Dominic and Rey Mysterio, and oh so close worry to seeing a double 619 on Logan Paul. You gotta wonder. Come WrestleMania. Remember, there is no escape for Logan Paul. There is no Miz to save. Logan Paul's gonna have to back it up when he teams up with the Miz to take on Rey and Dominic Mysterio on WrestleMania Saturday. The whole world is buzzing about the A-lister and social media megastar Logan Paul. Oh, and the Mysterios are there too. And you can't overlook the Dirty Dogs. And the NXT champion, Dolph Ziggler, the Dirty Dog.
Whoa. Dolph Ziggler is the NXT champion? How? When did that happen? I don't watch NXT. Space, are you the only one in the chat? I know that Dolph Ziggler's been on NXT a few times, but
2.0 right here Tuesday nights on USA, as close as it gets, and man, that gold looks fine around the waist of the show.
awesome.
Oh man, tonight's better. It's supposed to be the Mysterio taking on the Dirty Dogs. There is no Miz on the schedule.
Gotta run, keep enjoying right now. I don't know anything about it. Oh, okay, Space. Thank you, I will.
Can I make a confession? I may or may not have invited Miz back out here again because he did such a great job last week.
You may or may have not have, Corey.
In the eyes of the Mysterios. That may have been an extra motivation having Miz in the house tonight. Obviously, Rey and Dominic know now not only do you have to worry about Dolph Ziggler, not only do you have to worry about Robert Roode, you have to worry about the A-lister at ringside once again with Miz. Why would you have to be worried about the Miz? We should be celebrating. Our commentary desk just became must-see, Saxton. You know the Miz has a propensity to get involved, Corey. I assure you, Miz has promised me that he is out here to observe and strategize on behalf of himself and Logan Paul. Miz, welcome to ringside. That's what you do during WrestleMania season. You scout, baby.
That's true, we do. Hip toss by Dominic to the new NXT champion, Dolph Ziggler. Now that Dolph Ziggler is the NXT champion, I'm going to have to make that happen, guys.
To see what they do. Amazing art drag by Dominic Mysterio. To do more than just look. All I'm doing is looking. I'm sitting, looking, boom. Dominic Mysterio launched spine first into the ring apron in the new
I see Dolph's got a little ribbon in his hair.
Robert Roode. Now, man, who's dangerous all by himself.
Either a ribbon or he's got some color in his hair now.
Look at that teamwork.
It's probably a ribbon.
Oh!
Cover, 1, 2, kick out. Cheap shot by Dolph Ziggler.
I'd like to ask, how's the training going on between yourself and Logan Paul? The preparation, he is absolutely incredible. WrestleMania was tomorrow. Ready, and we still have time. Beautiful athleticism by Dominic. Drop kick to the back of Roode, sent to the outside. All right. Mysterio's done a great job of clearing the ring. With more in mind.
Referee Eddie Ringo.
Oh, laying out the Dirty
Seth's here. Seth's here.
Anything can and probably will happen.
Now Seth Rollins.
No! This show doesn't move another second until the world hears what I have to say, baby! I want a WrestleMania spot, and I'm gonna get a WrestleMania spot because I am Seth freaking Rollins! I don't want just any spot. I want a spot on WrestleMania. It's gonna.
Uh-oh.
I want a spot on WrestleMania that's gonna live forever. I came for so.
Seth's got a busted mic.
What is this? Turn it on. I came for Stone Cold Steve Austin last week. Because that's gonna live forever. And this week I want bigger. I want
Seth's having a bad week.
Welcome back to the Mysterios versus Dolph Ziggler and
Meanwhile, back with our opening contest, Rey Mysterio and the new NXT champion Dolph Ziggler are on top rope. I think Rey's in control of Dolph. Yeah, headbutt by Rey. There goes Dolph. Sneak attack by Robert Roode, but Rey saw him coming and kicked him off the ring open. Boudica. Rey just dropped the dime.
There is no denying the fact that Rey Mysterio is one of the most creative.
Kick by Rey. Tag by Rey. Robert Roode got tagged. Sneak attack by Robert Roode.
Is the lack of respect. The lack of respect to the dirty dogs by the Mysterios. The lack of respect towards me. This is where Rey Mysterio turned the momentum around, connecting with an Enziguri on Ziggler. Now it's Roode and Rey Mysterio who are legal.
DT by Rey Mysterio.
We just learn about, and these are the things I'm showing Logan Paul, showing him these things that Rey Mysterio can do. In comes Dominic, top rope. Huge cross body. Dominic Mysterio now changes.
With a Corona by Dominic.
That ability to chain the offense together. You talk about the experience.
Robert Roode gets hung up.
These moves. That's why they're so fluid.
Now Dominic.
Whoa. Eddie Guerrero. Dominic continues to roll.
Here comes Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler right there. Dominic out of the way. Oh, Ziggler goes down face first. Now Rey Mysterio. Ziggler out of the way. Just
Spinebuster.
Might be over. Shoulders down.
No.
Just in time. And Miz, that sort of inexperience just shown by Dominic Mysterio has to boost your confidence ahead of WrestleMania. That's exactly what it does. I mean, you have to understand that when you're in a tag match, things are going on left and right. Your head has to be on a swivel at all times. Inexperience in your tag team partner. Experience in anyone in this match. There's a reason why I chose Logan Paul. Here's a
roll up. 1, 2. Kick out by Robert Roode. Oh, Robert Roode's in the drop zone for the 619. Is it going to connect? Yes, it will. Now Dominic's going to drop the dime. Is Miz going to get involved? Not yet. 5-star frog splash. Cover 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio and Dominic win. Kick by Dolph Ziggler.
The A-lister lying in wait. Always looking for a cheap shot. Is the minute. Always a step ahead.
You see?
That is too far.
That is too far. Rey Mysterio just got his mask ripped off his face.
The mask of a luchador, nothing short of sacred in the culture. The Miz just committed the ultimate.
It's not the first time Rey's had his mask ripped off.
Rey Mysterio. This is how far the Miz wants to take things. You want to up the ante like this? Dominic frantically attempting to cover his opponent's face. The significance that Miz just hit can't be overstated. Take the pride of Rey Mysterio. It's bigger than Rey Mysterio. It's all of Lucha Libre culture. Miz is disrespecting every ounce of that culture. I get it. You want to shut me up. You want to cut off my microphone. You want to silence me. You guys know what I want. I want the biggest spotlight possible at WrestleMania. A main event, night one, night two, it doesn't matter. Give it to me. Yeah. You get it. You're upset because you're not at WrestleMania. But here's the thing. Disrupting the show, acting like a complete lunatic, that's not going to get you what you want. And what is? Relying on you two buffoons to do anything of use? Is that what's going to give me what I want? You know, maybe it's time I...
Look, we frustrated, but we had an opportunity last week to beat Kevin Owens and replace him, and you failed. Not us.
You know, so let's just calm down. Let me look at it. Maybe there's something we can do.
Something you can do. Well, last Friday on SmackDown, the Bloodline found out that Brock Lesnar was in the house. Beast Incarnate was in a sanguinous mood.
Yeah.
How did it all end on SmackDown? We'll find out on Raw next.
He came right up.
Do, 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 do. Hey, Crystal. Hi, Country Life. How are you?
Excuse me, please. No, I love. I love. Excuse me, miss. What drove you to steal Rey Mysterio's mask? Oh, you might not know this, but as a child, little Logan Paul was a huge Rey Mysterio fan. All little Logan wanted was a mask of his hero.
Is that true?
Kills.
It's like his hero, Rey Mysterio. But as the saying goes, never meet your hero. Poor little Logan grew up to find out what a little jerk Rey Mysterio is, and that his son Dom is even worse. The Mysterios have shown Logan and I nothing but disrespect, and they've gone out of their way to try to humiliate us. But I didn't try to humiliate the Mysterios. I did humiliate the Mysterios. To humiliate or not to humiliate. To humiliate the Mysterios. When the most must-see tag team in WWE history beats them at WrestleMania.
Hi, Johnny. How are you?
It's all yours. And I dare you to wear it next week on Monday Night Raw. Booyaka, booyaka, good night.
Now, I admire the guts of The Miz to do what he just did, but you never tug on Superman's cape, and you sure as hell never take Rey Mysterio's mask. Well, we know at WrestleMania the Mysterios are going to be prepared. We also know we are going to get a collision between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Well, last Friday on SmackDown, we got a totally different kind of collision.
There's plenty to be excited about. Tonight is a special night. We're on the road to WrestleMania. Tonight's the book.
Bianca Belair had just defeated Dutrock, and Becky Lynch was right there to catch Belair off guard and had sinister intentions in mind. A shocking appearance, champion Becky Lynch looking for revenge after suffering a similar fate at the hands of her WrestleMania Saturday champion. And big time, Becky Lynch was not going to leave ringside without making a crystal clear statement to the EST. Becky was literally fuming, shaking out here, using the blade and the steel chair as an added weapon, and it just watched it. Oh! That was very, very difficult to watch. Very unfortunate for Bianca Belair. And we have a medical update. Looks like Bianca Belair suffered a fractured hyoid bone before the throat in her throat because of the attack from Becky Lynch. I don't know how long she's going to be an unspecified amount of time. There is a possibility Bianca Belair may not be ready for WrestleMania.
Yeah, that would not be surprised if indeed Becky Lynch had that in mind as she delivered that assault last week.
Who would be thrilled about that? Chicago, Illinois, welcome to the big time. Please welcome the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
With her weapon of choice in hand, obviously the Raw Women's Champion, very proud of her work last week.
Becky Lynch reminding Bianca Belair and the entire Raw Women's division that she is in fact not to be trifled with. Not tonight, not at WrestleMania, not ever. Big Time X has shown a willingness to do anything. The sign of a true champion.
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, is back after her devastating attack on the ESP of WWE. Big Time Becky joins us live.
I cannot believe we are only 12 days away from the most stupendous two-night WrestleMania in history, where Big Time Bex will have the opportunity to show the world why she is the Raw Women's Champion. WrestleMania Saturday, as she defends against the EST of WWE, former SmackDown Women's Champion Bianca Belair, of course, provided Bianca's medically cleared to compete right.
There's a question that I ask myself a lot. Maybe you ask it too, but maybe your mind doesn't think in symphonies like mine does. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Well, I suppose first you have to ask yourself, what does it mean to gain the world? And to a lot of different people, that can mean a lot of different things. I found the answer to my question, it was what, about 8 months ago now, when I first faced Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. But I'll come back to that. It was 15 months. 15 long months that I went without holding this. And not because anybody had beaten me for it. No, nobody's been able to beat me for this for nearly 3 years. No, because I was forced to submit it. And every day that went by grew more and more painful and agonizing. And I knew that when the time came, I would do whatever it took to get this back, my precious. So what does it profit a man? It profits him this. The only thing that matters inside and outside the confines of these ropes. For this is everything I am. And I am power. I am glory. I am the prize at the top of the mountain. This is my world. And when I came back, and all of you chose Bianca over me, that's when I knew. That's when I knew I would sell my soul to keep this. Bianca, you don't have what it takes to beat me. You can whip me with your hair, you can scar my body, you can crush my throat, but I'll crush yours worse. Now here's the thing, Bianca, you didn't mean to damage me, but I meant to injure you, and that's the difference. An eye for an eye, a throat for a throat. And last week I said that this week I would come for your hair, but you're not here. Maybe that's because I put you in the hospital like you did me, or maybe that's because you know that if I take the thing that means the most to you, your hair, your crown, your identity, that you'll lose a piece of your soul. Bianca, you don't want to lose your soul. I've already sold mine. And I was selling every day of the week and twice on Mondays if it means keeping this on my shoulder. So Bianca, let me ask you, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? I'll show you and the rest of the world at
Becky sucks.
WrestleMania, if you make it.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't.
His soul. I'll show you and the rest of the world at WrestleMania, if you make it.
Raw Women's Champion, dripping with confidence, just 12 days away from WrestleMania. Simply Bianca Belair, hoping, praying that she will be medically cleared and able to challenge big-time Becky Lynch.
If she is medically cleared, Becky's still gonna win.
We're looking forward to at WrestleMania. Professional, but what are you throwing Austin Theory and Pat McAfee, who will collide at WrestleMania. A combustible situation 2 weeks ago with McAfee showing Theory that he is indeed a threat and a force to be reckoned with.
And I should apologize to you or lose my dream and lose my WrestleMania match. Austin Theory, I'm sorry for beating your ass last week. Austin Theory, I apologize that you're a punk bitch. You apologize.
Professionalism has never exactly been McAfee's strong suit.
Excuse me, Austin Theory, what's your reaction to Pat McAfee's apology to you on SmackDown?
Sarah, I don't care if Pat McAfee's apology wasn't sincere or not. He's a dumb jock. But he finally did something smart. He apologized, and he didn't lose his job. That's a smart man. But you see, sure, Pat had a great NFL career, but he's got no business stepping in the ring with Austin Theory. And you better be careful, you see, because my mentor, Mr. McMahon, well, I'm going to beat Pat McAfee at WrestleMania, and he's going to lose. And when it comes to my mentor, Mr. McMahon, if I go talk to him, Pat McAfee might not have a job as a commentator anymore. And yet again, that's another loss.
Well, with everything going down with Pat McAfee, had you had the chance to prepare for tonight's match against United States champion Finn Balor?
Sarah, I got so many selfies of Finn Balor knocked out in my phone, I'm running out of storage. But you know what? I'll make the exception tonight. I think I got just enough space for one more selfie with Finn on my road to WrestleMania. So as I am WrestleMania bound, Finn, you know what it is. A-Town down.
A-Town.
Austin Theory also known as you know what's at stake these days.
The woman contest is scheduled for one fall. The choosing first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Xfinity Mobile. Break free from the big three with wireless. That does it all.
Well, coming up next, Mr. McMahon's protege, Austin Theory, goes one-on-one with a rival that happens to be the United States champion.
Theory needs to make another example of Finn Balor.
Right on both shows. For something at WrestleMania,
The world, including your ass, Corey, is going to see something new. Oh, you hear that, Corey?
Wait, is Pat McAfee at Raw? Oh yeah, he is.
Security! Mr. McMahon's protege. Get him, Theory! Oh! Finn Balor taking advantage with a beautiful graphic. Pat McAfee celebrating. Let's go! Austin Theory looking for momentum heading into WrestleMania at the expense of United States champion Finn Balor. And the man he's looking for momentum against is right next to us, Pat McAfee.
It's an honor to be here watching Finn Balor do his thing. Hold on.
He already got himself in trouble. Look at this clown. We're both going to be panhandling on the side of the Golden Mile Highway. In fact, he's going to get his crap together. He's not putting hands on Austin Theory.
He's putting hands on the mat. As long as he's outside the ring, he's fine.
Oh, and a little bit of a
But making noise will distract Austin Theory.
taking advantage.
Here comes Balor now.
Oh, the speed, the accuracy. That's what Finn Balor wants him to stop. That's what I'm going to do. You're going to do Finn Balor's moves?
Well, I'm going to try to do anybody's moves to beat the hell out of this guy.
That slap echoing throughout the building, Byron.
That's a great question, though, Corey. Who's moves? Oh, he's coming.
I mean, last time you thought you ran somebody to a...
Oh!
You should have heard what he was saying.
What?
For you, a WrestleMania.
That's what we did. Yeah, there you go. Eat it. We saw you do that already, Pat. I love that. That is going to be me.
That man can be thrilled by that title.
Sling blade.
Finn Balor's the goat. Let's go. Balor on the verge of supporting any WrestleMania momentum for Austin Theory.
Finn Balor and I have been training.
Yeah,
Austin Sleeves going sky high. What a cool thing. Oh, Theory out of the way just this time. Beautiful way to shoulders down. Oh, big out just in time for Finn Balor, but great counter by Austin Theory.
Yes. I'll get him off.
Oh, vicious ground and pound.
That had to be that count on the apron.
Pat McAfee's on the apron, guys. Oh, Matt probably having trouble streaming tonight.
Well, let's get back to be some pom-poms. He can be a Dallas cheerleader.
But Austin Theory's the one that has to stay focused.
Austin Theory's trying to compete right now.
Pat McAfee is going up there. Once again.
Pat McAfee's learned nothing.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory, though, put his hands on Finn Balor. A down. No!
Oh, maybe not.
I'm thanking you, man. Kill him. Oh, we're doing double duty. Looks like it's to the duck under.
Theory looking for the counter.
Oh! That's got to be it. Shoulders down. No!
Yes, Finn! Don't let this son of a bitch get away!
Keep it together, McAfee. Think about Zeno. Think about Geraldo. What the hell are those guys going to do without you?
Man, they don't ever want me to look like a punk either, but you're right. This is your dream job. Austin Theory just said, watch this. Getting ready to shut it off. Pat. Austin Theory gets off the break. That's not even on this show. Austin Theory ready to put this one away, but the distraction.
Inside cradle. 1, 2, 3.
United States champion. Here's your winner, the United States champion, Finn Balor. McAfee perhaps causing a little bit of mental turbulence. I'm not calling it like it is, Saxton. It was a blatant distraction. This loss was McAfee's fault as much as it was Balor's. McAfee never put his hand on Austin Theory. Listen, it's all right. Theory's going to regain his composure, get it together. Mr. McMahon is watching. Theory will be ready at WrestleMania. Well, there goes the momentum of Austin Theory. Another team looking for momentum heading into WrestleMania. The Street Profits with a serious edge. I'm a feature. We're telling you, we're facing you at WrestleMania. As far as your challenge, we accept. The challenge was accepted with release of Montez Ford eating an RKO via Riddle. But before the match could reach a decisive end, the Alpha Academy, former Raw Tag Team Champions, would hit the scene and make their presence felt in a massive, impactful way. Watch this double team. Boom! Really took Angelo Dawkins' head off, and the destruction continued. From the number one guy, the Tree Trunk Otis, and the master Chad Gable, which forced officials' hands, and we have arrived at this. Your point we found out earlier on today, the Raw Tag Team title match was now a triple threat match. As RK Bro will have to defend against not only the Street Profits, but now Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy. I don't know if Monday Night Raw Tag Team Division has ever been this red hot.
They talk to me.
This is the top of the mountain of the Raw Tag Team Division. We're into the crowd here in Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Raw Tag Team Champions, Riddle and Randy Orton, RK-Bro. I think there's ever been a point where Randy Orton and Riddle were on the same page as much as they are now. Seems like everything's clicking on all cylinders, momentum on their side, hitting this triple threat. I was as stunned as anyone in the WWE Universe to hear Randy Orton, of all people, use the dreaded F word in regards to Riddle. Yeah, Fred, he said it more than once. It sounds even dirtier coming from the Viper. The pops are flying, the dumpers on, and Randy Orton and Riddle are friends. That's good. That's more importantly than being friends, they are the Raw Tag Team Champions. But it will not be an easy night for RK-Bro. Riddle and Orton ready for battle against the former Raw Tag Team Champions, Chad Gable and the Tree Trunk Otis, the Alpha Academy. Tag team action 12 days before WrestleMania. Live next on Raw. Well, everyone wants a spot at WrestleMania. AJ Styles thought he had that spot. He has to defend it tonight from the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. But Seth freaking Rollins is his last opportunity. If he can defeat AJ Styles tonight, he will replace him against Edge at WrestleMania. But this is it. All the pressure on the shoulders of the visionary Seth freaking Rollins tonight. Locking this match as well. The team of Chad Gable and Otis. Alpha Academy.
Shush.
Cheers, please.
No. Never.
So that I can explain that what you witnessed us do last week was called retribution. Now, I know the crime rate in this worthless city is much higher than the literacy rate, so let me spell that out for you, Chicago dum-dums. Shoosh. That means we got vengeance for wrongful or criminal activity. And believe me when I say, you too committed criminal activity when you accepted a tag team title match with anyone other than the Alpha Academy. Luckily, vengeance was served. You guys think you could get one over on me? On Master Gable, my big, beautiful brain? Especially when I'm standing next to this tree trunk of a man? My prize pupil, my number one guy, Otis! Step aside, Batman. You're looking at the new face of vengeance. Look at that face. Of course, you two messed it all up, making it a triple threat match, screwing our odds up, but trust me, we will prevail. And at WrestleMania, we're going to make it the most stupendous night in WWE history when we walk out, once again, your Raw Tag Team Champions. Oh, thank you!
Difficult to argue with the logic provided by the Master Chad Gable. But the threat does not favor the champions at all. It's almost like he's saying you guys screwed it up, but as champions, you don't want a triple threat match. Chad Gable is absolutely correct because let's think about it. Gable could pin
Randy.
on the Raw Tag Team Champions. Otis could pin Riddle, and of course the same result. It does not benefit the champions at all. There is no champion's advantage in a triple threat matchup. The Alpha Academy well aware of that situation. Of course, the Alpha Academy, that's how they lost the Raw Tag Team title, so they understand what kind of environment they're walking into at WrestleMania. Advantage in a triple threat matchup. The Alpha Academy well aware of that situation. Of course,
April 1st is the Hall of Fame ceremony. Okay.
Academy, that's how they lost the Raw Tag Team title, so they understand what kind of environment they're walking into. First time RK Bro facing the Alpha Academy since they took the titles from them. Wow, beautiful teamwork to the cover, hooking them up. Leg. Quick kick out from Chad Gable. There's so much bitterness and resentment from the Alpha Academy to RK Bro. Really? Ever since they lost it. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful double underhook suplex with a bridge from Chad Gable. And here comes the number one guy, the tree trunk, Otis. Otis picking up. Oh! My goodness. Like being catapulted into a brick wall. New face of vengeance, according to Chad Gable. The Alpha Academy, though, you heard the words of Chad Gable. It's like the Alpha Academy feels disrespected at every turn. It was a huge upset when they beat RK Bro. And I hate to agree with you, Gordon, but at the time you said people are overlooking Alpha Academy. It feels like we still are. They are overlooking Alpha Academy, which is why Gable and Otis are so highly motivated. Oh! Prior to this triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. Let me tell you this. If you win the tag team titles at WrestleMania, no one overlooks you anymore. When you succeed at the absolute highest level of this industry, people don't disrespect you any longer. What, Corey? Into the apron. Standing counter, taking Riddle off his feet. Oh, that's absolutely leveling Riddle. Alpha Academy in control. Riddle right now. RK Bro. Oh, running into a forearm from that Gable of Alpha Academy.
Chad Gable.
But Gable away rather.
Gavel. No, Byron. You said gavel. You didn't say Gable. You said gavel.
Oh, beautiful body slam.
It was a beautiful body slam.
He's enjoying this. Oh, you know what's coming now. Oh, here comes Otis.
Double DDT. Maybe not.
Otis coming up and getting some of that offense as well. Randy Orton was ready for him. Now unleashing on Otis, all 330 pounds of him.
Oh, already got
smooth
one.
by Chad Gable.
Kick by Randy.
Otis soon his original call
DDT.
for Chad Gable.
One DDT. Serve code.
Now goes Chad Gable. This might be over. I don't know if it was Ace down. That was the crown of Gable impacting the mat. And this is where Randy Orton goes to an old famous place. It's so famous, Saxton. When you named it once, ever, the tag is made. Little but legal man. I don't know if Gable's aware of it. Beautiful German suplex. He's focused on the wrong competitor right now. Gable with a hold of Riddle. Beautiful. No! On his feet. Knee rocks Gable.
Bro time.
Bro Derek. Bro Derek to the cover. Beautiful move for RK Bro. You're the winner. Oh, champion. Oh, the number one guy, Otis, not going to stand for this outcome. With Love Orton in a barricade outside the ring. And now, the tree trunk unleashing hell.
Yeah, this team's going to be breaking up soon. The Alpha Academy will be breaking up soon.
Physical statement. Now the right Riddle.
Profits. In Chicago Bulls uniforms. Well, not really.
Dawkins and Ford going to need that Jordan Pippen chemistry from WrestleMania if they want to leave it. Oh, that's what it's going to take. Sky high from Angelo Dawkins. Oh, you have absolutely no idea just how high. Oh. Montez Ford is cut Riddle in half. This is what Ford and Dawkins need. This killer instinct, this attitude. They want the smoke. Get ready for WrestleMania. Montez Ford take another one at the sickening height here for Ford.
I thought Riddle had put his knees up.
Appeared on O'Hare Airport air traffic control. Wow, unbelievable performance by the Street Profits. We're here in Chicago, Illinois, the home of some legendary athletes, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, my personal favorite, Sweetness, Walter Payton, but speaking of sweetness and all-time great athletes, Gable Stevenson, that's right, 2022 NCAA heavyweight champion. Last Saturday, 72 combined points, 2 technical falls. He walked over the competition and left his shoes on the mat. The tradition of retirement. He is here. Congratulations to Monday Night Raw draft pick Gable Stevenson on back-to-back NCAA championship. Truly an amazing feat. We all head toward the biggest two-night WrestleMania.
Referee Chad Gable. AJ Styles is about to take on Seth Rollins. Winner will face Edge at WrestleMania.
We know that the WWE champion Brock Lesnar is out for blood. We know the head of the table, the Universal champion Roman Reigns, is functioning in God mode. Both combatants will be in the house in the Steel City live next week.
Oh, they're going to be in Pittsburgh.
Alpha Academy and RK Pro tonight. Alpha Academy will be looking for payback next week on Raw. The Street Profits versus the former champion, the Alpha Academy, just 1 week before WrestleMania, who will have momentum heading into their triple threat tag team match for the title. And of luchador of all times next week. One-on-one, the A-listers, The Miz, battles Rey Mysterio live on Monday Night Raw. Mysterio's gonna die to get his hands on The Miz. Here's the phenomenal one himself. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Weighing at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. Doesn't get any more desperate than Seth.
Yeah, they'll be in Pittsburgh next week, guys. Going to be at the PINTS Arena. PC. We'll be at the PCP Arena. Not PNC Park.
This is what it's all about, an opportunity at WrestleMania against Edge. Right now, as we sit here, it is AJ Styles versus Edge set for WrestleMania 1 week from Sunday live. But it can all change with the results of this match tonight. If Seth Rollins finds a way to defeat AJ Styles tonight on Raw, it will be Rollins who goes on to WrestleMania Sunday to take on the Rated R Superstar. Bigs don't get any bigger than this. Think about the thoughts going to the mind of Seth Rollins right now, understanding this is your final opportunity to head to WrestleMania. The roller coaster of emotions for Seth Rollins. Highest of highs, lowest of lows. He's been told this is your last shot. Think about AJ Styles. Styles had already tonight. Listen, understandably, he was upset. He didn't want to put his WrestleMania match at risk. Because let's be honest, Saxton, there's a very high likelihood that AJ Styles is not 100%. Medically clear? Sure. But Styles suffered 2 concertos at the hands of the Rated R Superstar. AJ can't be 100%. That's why it was Rollins who suggested earlier on tonight, hey, AJ, take some time off, recover, get back to 100%. Let me face Edge at WrestleMania. They go out last week in the match with Kevin Owens. It left Seth Rollins without a spot at WrestleMania. He can't have a repeat of that performance tonight. That's got to be on his mind. We're all the way back to WWE Day 1. All the missed opportunities for Seth Rollins to secure his path to WrestleMania, all culminating on this night in a match with AJ Styles. When he delivered those concertos to AJ Styles, he said, I want the Pitbull. I want the tag team guy with Omos. I want the old Pitbull. I want the old aggressive AJ Styles. Might see a preview of that tonight. About the emotional roller coaster for AJ Styles to come out and answer a challenge, a WrestleMania challenge from Edge, and then find himself sitting at home injured for weeks. Don't worry about the emotional of it, Saxton. I'm talking about the physical aspect. Immediately, Styles clutching at the back of his neck. Seth Rollins is an incredibly cagey, incredibly smart competitor. And Seth right now knows that there is a weakness in AJ's armor. And look at this, Seth Rollins with pedigree looking to exploit. Beautiful escape. AJ Styles with a backdrop to get out of it. Now on the move. Oh! Rollins one step quicker, now charging in. Oh my goodness! Seth collided face first with the ring apron. Seth might have broken his nose on impact there. Dabbing around, he does not know where he is. And that's AJ Styles with a full advantage thrown to the face. Dirty damage face of Seth freaking Rollins. Seth find his way to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is on the line. Seth Rollins' last chance at the expense of AJ Styles. And so far,
I'll let the commentators bring this match home, and I'll let them commentate this match.
Absolutely desperate. This is Seth's final chance to be part of WrestleMania in any capacity, but that capacity means facing the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
This is personal. I like you. I want you to go home and be with your family. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I need this. I need this. Not this.
Oh, Seth is desperate. You don't hear Seth curse very often.
Rollins trying to deliver the same message he did earlier on tonight. Styles wouldn't take it.
AJ Styles, the pitbull, preparing his teeth as he levels Seth freaking Rollins.
Think about the guts and the heart we're seeing Styles right now. He suffered a neck injury just a couple weeks ago. And now fighting for his WrestleMania life.
Well, AJ tried to do a drop kick, I think, or a leg drop or something, and he missed it.
WrestleMania history kicks off just a week from this Saturday.
Hiroshi.
Close the door. 1, 2.
2 count.
Quite enough to put Rollins away.
Remember how desperate Seth Rollins has been for the past several weeks. Every path to WrestleMania has closed in front of Rollins. This is one final opportunity, and even if
One
it feels
final
like
opportunity.
It could be slipping through Seth's fingers. Failed to win the tag
Seth's
team match in
fingers.
a triple threat match. Failed to defeat Kevin Owens for his spot last week, and now facing a defiant, resilient, but battered AJ Styles.
Jackknife.
Oh, once again a kick out. With milliseconds to spare.
Styles forcing up. Oh, face first.
Cover! Oh, just barely able to escape at the last possible second after being driven face first by the phenomenal one. Seth Rollins' last WrestleMania hope remains alive for the time being.
AJ Styles and Seth Rollins have to be spent at
Oh, come on, Hulu. Hulu. Thanks for 8 likes, guys.
at this juncture of the matchup.
This is what makes men versus immortals. Finding something deep inside. Styles has it. Rollins has had it in the past. Who wants WrestleMania more?
That's right. That's all it's about, Corey.
Oh my God, what an escape by Seth Rollins. Oh,
A bow.
Falcon
Bro.
It's gotta be it. It's going to WrestleMania.
Oh. Both knees. Both knees. Both legs were caught. 2 count for AJ Styles.
How is AJ Styles still in this match? Instinct, guts, fortitude,
It's true.
will. AJ Styles able to beat the officials' count of 3.
We knew coming into this match, AJ Styles was not 100%, and this match has proved that despite the injury, Styles not 100%, battling a pure instinct, as you put it, Corey.
They're looking for the stop to put this away. No! Great counter by Rollins, shoulders down. Counter reversal.
Reversal after reversal.
Trying to muscle up Styles.
Wow! This deep into a matchup.
Bell buckle bomb.
Suplex right into the corner.
Both men down.
Displaying exactly what WrestleMania
Both men's
means
necks are hurt.
to each and every WWE superstar on the roster.
I don't know who's hurt. I don't know who's hurt more, Seth or AJ.
Able to escape and counter with a vertical suplex. Notice Seth's lower back connected with the middle turnbuckle. This is all about WrestleMania. Which way will the chip fall? In Seth Rollins' last chance. Who will face Edge at the showcase of the Immortals?
Maybe I stand corrected. Is this Styles is less than 100%? But I think Styles has proven maybe he is 100% and on his way to WrestleMania.
Not if Seth frickin' Rollins has anything to say about it. You have to be wondering now, what do I have to do to put this pin finally. You heard Rollins say on multiple occasions, AJ, this isn't personal. This is all about WrestleMania.
All the way to the top.
Both men at the top rope.
Desperately trying to fight off.
Both men in trouble. AJ trying to get Seth off of him. Seth falls off the top rope, but jumps up like a cat. AJ slides down.
Rollins came down on his knee.
Styles wasted no time.
This could, the torture rack is applied in the middle of the ring. Rollins! Cover 1, 2, 3.
Kick out by Seth. Kick out by Seth.
Seth Rollins' last chance almost went up in smoke. First, the torture rack into the rack bomb in the middle of the ring by Styles. But Rollins survived somehow.
This effort, this fight, is a billboard example of how much WrestleMania means to both of these superstars.
Almost like WrestleMania started early. These incredible veterans who have accomplished everything in the WWE. Fighting like this is their last match on Earth. This is Seth Rollins' last chance. AJ looking to make
I think Seth's gonna win because AJ was at WrestleMania last year.
Right into a super kick. Styles on spaghetti legs. Rollins hoists up AJ.
Bill Buckle Bomb.
Buckle bomb.
The second time the triumph for Rollins.
Shattering the spine of AJ Styles. Seth freaking Rollins from the top. WrestleMania on the line.
Oh, AJ got his knees up.
He's up by Styles at the last possible second.
Seth freaking Rollins rebounding off the knees of AJ Styles.
Knew for a moment that Rollins could taste it, could taste the victory, could taste his path to WrestleMania, but Styles had other plans.
Seth was going for a frog, for a 5-star frog splash, I think. Edge is here.
Here's your winner. As a result of its qualification, Wolverine's Edge and WrestleMania, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
WrestleMania is over. Not for Seth freaking. All the irate and the shit completely.
This is bullshit. You know what? Next week, Monday Night Raw will not happen unless I get what I deserve, unless I get my WrestleMania moment. Bullshit. Bullshit, you know bullshit.
Not how it should have been. Not so
Seth doesn't usually do this stuff, but I don't blame him, you know? I really don't. He literally had 4 chances, and he struck out on all 4. And you don't see the ring post come off the ring very often either. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. I just wanted to catch up on both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. Well, I could before WrestleMania came. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.